South Point is also proud to provide a variety of relaxing amenities for the guests who want to be pampered. Soak up the sun and let your stress melt away in our lagoon-style paradise swimming pool. A relaxing getaway where you can bask in the desert sun and enjoy seasonal food and bar service poolside. And if you really want to escape, come to Spa Costa del Sur. From couple suites to a co-ed wet area, our spa caters to business and leisure travelers who want to unwind and elevate their senses. A visit to one of our spa's steam, sauna, or whirlpool treatment rooms will leave any guest feeling like they can take on the world. Our gaming amenities include over 60 table games and over 2,600 of the most popular slot and video poker machines. We have penny slots, including the popular Buffalo games, and real machines like Wheel of Fortune, Triple Sevens, and Megabucks. If you prefer video poker, try Deuces Wild, Double Bonus, or a variety of multi-denomination games. Or try your hand at one of the most popular casino table games in the world, Blackjack. Don't let the game intimidate you. Blackjack, also known as 21, is both easy and fun. And our dealers are always happy to assist. And the best part? Blackjack always pays 3 to 2. Next, check out the roulette tables. Roulette is one of the easiest casino games to learn, and so much fun to play. It's a favorite of both beginners and seasoned players. In addition to blackjack and roulette, our casino pit features over 60 popular table games like Baccarat, Pai Gow Poker, 3-Card Poker, Ultimate Texas Hold'em, and Mississippi Stud. So get out of your room and come join in the fun.
What's going on, everybody? It's a hell of a hump day show Wednesday. There's and for hello and welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us live for Lunch with Punch. If you're in the Pacific time zone, you might have a late lunch at 3 if you're in the East Coast, and do the math on Central and Mountain. I always get messed up. The show is a fun mix of sports, comedy, conversation, viral videos, and some sports betting advice for picks at 12:36. I'm your host, Frank Nicotero, longtime comedian, laugh-long sports fan, and today's show will make you guys watch and go crazy. And I just hope we can be as crazy, and you guys can be as crazy as this bar was when Anthony Volpe hit a grand slam. Watch this. There's the term gentleman's sweep, which we'll get back into. Listen to this. Look at that crowd. Now,
oh my gosh.
That looks like a Game 7 walk-off home run reaction, doesn't it? But then it's New York. They're down 3-0. They're like, look, this is our ray of hope here. Everyone has their phones up. That is a great shot. Love it. The series is still going. We'll get more into that. On the show today, it's one of the ghosts. Hosts of Sports by the Book. That was my Halloween thing there. The two-time national champ. She is still alive in the station's Last Man Standing. And also still going in the, Review Journal contest?
Review Journal contest.
There you
Well,
go.
that's just best against the spread. So
Okay.
I think it's best record at the end of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Alex White. Look at
Thank
that.
you.
Alex is here looking very Halloween-y is what you pointed out, right?
Thank
It's
you.
black, it's velour.
Yes.
This is your Halloween look.
My Halloween Eve look.
Halloween Eve look. Now, you're off tomorrow, right? Is it Halloween Eve? Can you call it Halloween Eve?
I don't know. We kind of had that debate on Sports by the Book as well.
And what did Jeff say?
Oh, Jeff was
it was
not
your
here.
dad. Sorry, okay.
He
What
said
did you-
yes.
He said yes.
sure.
All right, it's Halloween Eve. Actually, wait a second. Oh, God. It's Devil's Night. Does anyone know about Devil's Night? If you live in Detroit, especially. Do you know what Devil's Night is?
No.
They don't do that in Vegas? No. And did you ever do Devil? You know, no one knows? So Devil's Night was the night where you go out and people commit a lot of crime. That was like when you'd like TP a house, or throw rotten apples. But yeah, the night before Halloween. And for some reason in Detroit, it was really bad. Like they'd burn cars and set couches on fire. I don't know. So anyway, it's Devil's Night. Happy Devil's Night anyway.
I think the Devils are playing tonight.
Oh, my God.
They
Bet
are.
the Devils.
They are.
It's a Devil's Night in New Jersey. So what's going on? This is your Friday night, right? You're off for a couple days.
Some would say.
Yeah, you're not really off ever, are you?
No.
I know.
It's
It's a
okay.
full-time
But it
job,
is.
this gig we got. So what do you have for picks at
Sports don't
12:36
stop.
today?
A little bit of everything. I have a college football game tonight.
Okay.
I have a hockey total that I like.
Like
And then
it?
I have a college football that I don't really have notes written up yet.
Okay.
But I love it, and it probably will be my video this weekend. So I'll give it to you guys today.
Oh. And the video she's speaking about, you follow Alex White with 2 E's at the end, Alex White. Follow her. She gives out free pick on Saturday and usually Sunday too.
Yep.
So very good. I watch them every week. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, top of show breaking video. It's time. Here we go. Now, we have to talk about this. It's in the thumbnail, for God's sakes. It's what everyone's talking about. There were these 2 clowns at the Yankee game last night that mugged Mookie Bets. This is officially a crime. So here we go. Top of show, breaking video. Now, this was fan interference. They go into the they actually rip the ball from his glove, or at least attempt to. Mookie's going, hey. So he throws his other hand up there, and then the other guy grabs his wrist.
Oh, my God.
These are 2 season ticket holders. Look, they think they get the ball out like it's going to be called safe, and they're heroes. They got kicked out promptly. Were you watching the game live by chance?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so I'm in the other room. I'm listening. I'm watching. I'm feeding the dogs, and I hear it. And I'm like, what's going on? So I run out, and I see the TV. I'm going, oh, my God. So this is literally fan interference. So it was called an out. They were escorted. So we have them being escorted out of the stadium. So they're getting tossed. The security's looking at the fans are giving security an issue. They're going, hey, we got to do our job. We got to kick them out. So it's the guy in the Aaron Judge, the gray 99 jersey. He's the one who really did most of it. So what happens is, Alex, he gets kicked out. They both get kicked out. They're season ticket holders.
I didn't realize that.
They spend thousands. Like, that's the railing seats at Yankee Stadium. You know, it was like someone said like $2,500, maybe more. So the fans are like, hey, you tried to mug Mookie Bets. They kick him out. They end up going to bars, signing autographs, taking pictures, becoming celebrities. Everyone's like, okay, they're probably going to be banned for life. Today it's announced that they're allowed back in for the game.
No, I thought they were banned for today's game.
No. Last I saw, they were allowed. But what Major League Baseball is asking the Yankees to do is, hey, don't let them in. Right?
Oh.
Right. I don't know. But they haven't like rescinded their season tickets or anything. So they literally could go to Game 5 tonight at Yankee Stadium. And now you want to talk about them being like heroes. Like everyone's going to be like, hey, it's those guys. Hey, whatever. So I don't know. We will watch this unfold tonight for Game 6. A pivotal Game 6. Game 5, excuse me.
The world we live in is crazy, though. Because I saw on Twitter, people are like, find me this guy's name.
Yeah.
I would like a quick interview.
Yeah.
It's like, so yeah, now we're just making them famous.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, ESPN, someone from ESPN did find them and did interview them.
Did they?
So, yeah, they're getting their 15 minutes of fame.
Well, yeah, they got to beat all of the podcasters.
Right, exactly.
It's like, if they're going to do this, yeah.
We're ESPN, right. So, I don't know. These guys, I don't understand. What's that in? Okay. They are now banned. But what they should do is some bar in New York is going to host a viewing party with these 2 morons, and they'll get, oh, my God. All right, so anyway, Game 5 tonight. We'll talk more about that in picks at 12:36. I actually had Mookie Bets last night, over 1.5 total bases. Leadoff double, boom.
That's nice. I think he's gotten that, like, multiple games.
I think so, too. I may or may not be riding with that tonight in picks at 12:36, so make sure you stay tuned. On today's Punch menu, comedy clip of the day coming up after this little list here. Picks at 12:36. A Halloween-styled pick 6. Oh, my God, Ann, thank you. We got to show this. This was sent late last night. Here we go. This guy, you can root for New York or L.A. with this hat. That is awesome. So this guy, maybe he's a fan of both teams. Maybe he grew up on both coasts. So, hey, I'm a Yankee fan. Nope, Dodgers. If he sold... Alex Mouthagate. Pretty cool hat.
Fair.
And by the way, since it's not officially, right? Since it's not officially like either logo, the guy could sell those. That guy could be a billionaire by tomorrow. Great hat. Thank you, Ed, for catching that. Pick 6 will be a Halloween style. We have Punch Bowl Pundits. And in Punch Bowl Pundits, we have candy being traded for pucks, a sweet flower, and more. But right now it's time for our comedy clip of the day. Lots of conspiracy theorists will say the NFL is scripted. Well, it's not. But when someone creates an AI clip and calls it refs gambled.
First and 10 for Aaron Rodgers.
Here we go. Turn this
20
up,
yards
please.
away
This is
from
great.
Hitting the over, but we have flags flying on the
So
field.
it's Joe Buck's voice.
Parlay
Alex.
interference, Aaron Rodgers approaching the over when I bet the under. By rule, he's getting ejected because the parlay payoff
20
is
bags on the
insane.
Jets. Good one.
Last
King.
play of the game, Steelers need a touchdown to win, otherwise they lose.
I mean,
Here's
that's
the
Joe Buck's
snap.
voice.
Russell Wilson looks and throws it into the end zone, and it's caught. But hold on a second, there's a flag.
Personal foul, jeopardizing my money line on the Steelers. I put 20 bags on the Jets. By rule, the game is over and Jets win. Also use my promo code when signing up for FanDuel.
Use my promo code for signing up. That's the funniest video of the week right there. Whoever made that, bravo to you, sir or madame. The internet. Yeah, I mean, that's Joe Buck's voice. That, I believe, is that ref's voice. And the fact that, oh, my God, that is funny. And, you know, someone's going to watch that and be like, I told you. It's real. I finally found the mics. And all right, let's go to roll call. Here we go. Roll call, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we point out who's watching the show. Wow, we got a busy room. So I threw out kind of a Halloween-themed question. Said, give me a professional athlete and make him or her, their name related to Halloween or horror. Example, Tyreek, House on Haunted Hill. Great movie. All right, so JR comes back with The Grim Reaper. Stu Grimson, honorable mention, Frank. Honorable mention for me, John Candelaria. He was a pitcher for the Pirates. John Candelaria, left-hander. Last Pirate no-hitter. Reno Paul, sticking with his Dodgers. Spooky Bets. It's a great one. And then he has also for Teoscar Hernandez. Teo Scar Hernandez. Teo Scare. Oh, he didn't put an E on there. That's even better, Keith. Keith has a switch-hitting utility man for the Cubs in 1970. Hal Oween. What was his name? Hal Oween? No, it was not. Oh, God, why do I keep buying into that? And Baba Baloo, God damn. That's twice I've said GD on the show and this week. Okay. Tommy Green has a pick. New Jersey is 15-2 in their last 17 games against Vancouver. New Jersey's plus 105. Well, there you go. There's the Devils. It's Devils night for the New Jersey. Paul, ATM White, as he calls her. Nick Sassone, Gronk went to school with this dude. He's talking about the goon in New York, I believe, right? They kind of look the same. They kind of have that look. Okay. Keith Lyle. No, I'm not following. Okay, here we go. Beat down dummy. Pretty sure Frank has been a chat GBT creation since March. Play the crickets for that. Do you have the crickets ready? I want my friend Christian to get crickets. And Dean Hilt, Idiotics, both of them should be banned for tonight. Yeah, they should be banned, and it sounds like they are. Joey B. Freddie, the Nightmare on Elm Street Freeman. There you go. There's your winner. Good job, everybody. Those are all crazy names. So therefore, we should go to That's Crazy. All right, I believe Alex even named this cat Binks from the Hocus Pocus movies. I have a roughly 36-hour window to watch Hocus Pocus and Hocus Pocus 2. You haven't even seen the sequel.
The odds are not good. I don't think you're getting it done.
I mean, there's a lot of sports on right now. We got World Series Game 5 tonight. By the way, I heard an interesting stat that any team that's ever been down 3-0 in the World Series, there's never even been a Game 6 or 7.
Right.
They either wrap it up in 4 and a sweep or in 5. So, all right. So what do you got for us?
So speaking of that,
yes,
because the Dodgers did go up 3-0, this is the first year ever that this has happened in the NBA, the NHL, and the MLB. It's very interesting because if you remember the NBA, Boston goes up 3-0, the Mavs get 1, they win 4-1.
Right.
Way different in the NHL.
That's right.
It looked like Florida was going to sweep Edmonton.
Right.
They try and go back the other way, reverse sweep.
Right.
It's tied 3-3 going into Game 7, and then Florida does ultimately win. That's the vibe I felt yesterday with this Yankees offensive explosion. I'm like, this is exactly how Game 4 went. We were kind of waiting for this in the Stanley Cup and in the World Series. So maybe the Yankees can make a little run here. I don't know.
And apparently Jazz Chisholm, I think he's the one who had the quote, hey, we're the team that can do this. We're built for this. I don't know. Here's the thing. The Dodgers, everyone's saying they kind of punted on the game by using, they didn't use their high leverage relievers, which is true.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. It was a bullpen game. If they could have swept with a bullpen game, that would have been amazing. Tonight, Flaherty versus Cole. It's a great matchup.
Yes.
I mean, worst case scenario, you go home only needing to win 1 of 2. But I've said this all year about the Dodgers, and their starting pitching isn't there, right? Kershaw's out, Dustin May, Glass now. So the fact that Dave Roberts has juggled this bullpen so well, I think last night was like, okay, we're ready for Game 5. So I think the Dodgers win it tonight. I don't know. Although I don't want to bet against Garrett Cole. I don't know. It's going to be a great matchup tonight.
Well, my dad bet the Dodgers just because of the fact that he thought the number was wrong. The Yankees being minus 140, even though it is another must win.
Right.
He made it like minus 115. So he said that's a good price on the Dodgers. I just want the series to go on. I wanted to see Garrett Cole one more time too, because game 1 was 1-1 in extra innings. This should be another good game between these two.
Man, I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm going to be able to watch this game tonight whilst carving pumpkins. That's what I'll do.
Do you know what are you going to do, like a original pumpkin face or something good?
I'm going to do it like Jerry did. Very basic, very simple. Yeah. Jerry, who works on the show here, we love Jerry. Jerry, for the first time in his life the other day, carved a pumpkin. He had never carved a pumpkin. Wow. It was his first time.
Do we get footage? Any photos of this?
Go to his Instagram.
Okay.
What's that? I can show you a picture. At Jerry Trevino. Make sure Jerry J.
Because he's very creative. I can't imagine him going basic.
It was. It's basically the two triangles.
I mean, remember the Larry Bird that we still
right there.
talk
I
about?
can see the Larry Bird drawing right there in Ann's White Sox. What are those called again? Campfire milkshakes? Yeah.
Compared to our bird pictures, and Chris Andrews came in and goes, "Oh, you two weren't lying. You're not
Did
good."
you have children come in and draw birds? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for my That's Crazy, here we go. It's Fab Freddy. Can't call him Fab. He does wear number 5. Oh, Keith, we blew it. Fab Five Freddy. That's an old rap thing from 40 years ago. Anyway, Freddie Freeman has 10 RBIs. Only players with more RBIs in a World Series since 1920. Bobby Richardson and Mickey Mantle both in 1960 for the Yankees. Man, 2 guys knocked in 23 runs. The Yankees must have won that World Series in 1960. Can anyone look up and see who won? Oh, no, the Pittsburgh Pirates won that. Bobby Richardson, second baseman for the Yankees, is, I believe, the only World Series MVP from a losing team. Uh-oh. He had that great of a series that they went, then they give it to Mazeroski, who hit a walk-off home run in Game 7 at Forbes Field. But the funny thing about that, and I see Keith typing vigorously now, the Yankees outscored the Pirates in that series it's like 60-20. It's something ridiculous. It might not be, I might be exaggerating, but it was a huge run differential, but the Pirates still won it. Anyway, wow. Freddie Freeman, again last night with that homer, you thought, okay, the Dodgers are going to sweep. We looked at the line. Sean, what did I say his home run was today? Plus 550? Something like that. Freddie Freeman did a homer.
It's still that high?
It's still that high. There it is. Hold on. Oh, and they logged me out. Anyway, I can't look. But anyway, do you bet him 6 straight World Series games with a home run?
I don't.
I thought about doing it for my bet, but that'll jinx it. So anyway, all right, moving on to our final part of That's Crazy. We have a bonus That's Crazy, and the reason is we've been talking a lot about the Dwyane Wade statue. We talked about it with you on Monday. Here's proof that Dwyane Wade actually was supervising and had seen an early version of this and signed off on it and said it looks great. So, Ann, go ahead and throw this one up. Here we go. This ain't it, is what Kate intended. So, D-Wade wanted this. So even bro in the background was like, nah, this ain't it. I think I'm assuming that's the artist right there, wouldn't you think? But so look, he saw it way, way, way long ago. So he must have went, yeah, I like it. Makes me look like a superhero. But when they unveiled it, he gave a look like, who's that guy? He actually said, who's that guy? But I think he was being like, wow, who's that? Who's this larger than life figure? Or was he going, who is that? All right. So more on that statue later on in the program. Let's get to today's date. We all know the date. Today is October 30th, Halloween Eve. And here's the list. Now, yesterday, I only had 6. Fooled the entire crew. I think it was 2 days in a row, I believe. Vince takes it serious behind the glass. He's ready to go. Here we go. I'm going to give you 7.
So do you.
I do too. Oh, it's fun. It's a little game within the show. I've tricked everyone twice. Here we go. Here are the national days. One of them is fake. Oh, wait. Can we show Jerry? Should we show Jerry's pumpkin? There's Jerry's pumpkin card. It's very Grinchish, right? Jerry, it's kind of Grinchy. Yeah, right? He's got the little side smile.
Looks good.
That's his first ever pumpkin carving. I love it. Okay. So here we go. National Publicist Day, National Wicked Day, National Candy Corn Day, National Text Your Ex Day, National Checklist Day, National Seance Day, Haunted Refrigerator Night. One of those is fake, Alex.
I don't even have a guess. What do we have back there behind the glass?
She doesn't even have it. Okay, Vince is saying, Sean is saying checklist. Vince is saying text your ex. Jerry is saying checklist. And
Text your ex.
do you have a guess at all?
I'm going to say Wicked because I think you just threw that in there.
For the third day in a
Oh
row.
my
I have fooled all of you. Okay. Sorry, Sean. It is not National Seance Day. I made that up. Oh, that was a good one. Because you're like, oh, Halloween, this is when you try and summon the spirits. Nope, made it up. Maybe it's tomorrow. I don't know. But it's not today. There actually is National Text Your Ex Day. Horrible idea. Horrible idea. National Candy Corn Day. Everyone bought that. Wicked Day. I feel like Warner Brothers or whoever's putting that movie out bought that one. I feel like they said to the National Calendar Day people, hey, we want to mention Wicked. We got a big movie coming out. We spent a lot of money on. Which I've never seen the play, but it's apparently the movie's supposed to be very good. And I saw a behind the scenes clip where Ariana Grande and the other girl, Cynthia Erivo, they sang live. They didn't lip sync to a track in the movie. They're actually singing live, which is pretty incredible. So, celebrity birthdays, and this one hurts. Fonzie from Happy Days, Henry Winkler. Now, they made an error on the picture of him. It says Henry Winkle. They forgot the R. So, Henry Winkle turned 79. So we put them all into a computer here, AI math. There it is. So Henry Winkle's birthday. How dare you do that to Fonzie? He's turning 79, and they had it as Henry Winkle's birthday. All right, so anyway, it is Winkler. They forgot the R. So let's throw it into the AI machine. See what we got. Okay.
Oh, my God.
All right, there's Fonzie with candy corn on the haunted refrigerator. And what's in his hand? Is he stolen candy? Or is that a checklist?
These ones are really good.
These have been really good. Give up more candy corn. And then we got National Wicked Day. She's texting her ex. That is excellent. Who would be the Wicked Witch's ex? Oh, Spooky Bets. That's who it is, ladies and gentlemen. But there you go. That is an outstanding collection refrigerator day. Oh, you know what? Maybe, I said she's texting her ex. She might be texting her publicist saying, why am I bad? Why is Glenda the Good Witch good? And why am I bad? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's very good. Okay, so anyway, let's move on. I think it's time for Punch Bowl Pundits. On the state, okay. Oh, we have an on the state? Damn it. What is our on the... Oh, wait a second. Late breaking news. Jimmy Vaccaro's coming in. Jimmy, do you want to come into the mic?
No, I just want to tell you I'll be in the spa.
It's National Spa. Jimmy Vaccaro will be in the spa. If anyone's wondering, we're Vegas Hall of Fame legend...
Mm-hmm.
Vinny, he's going to the spa. All right. He frequents the spa a lot, doesn't he? Or Vinny, sorry, or Jimmy. Jimmy frequents it. All right. He'll be in the spa. Hold all calls. There he goes. He's actually walking in the direction of the spa. All right. This day in sports history, what do we have, Ann? 2002. Oh, yes. Famous quote from Herman Edwards. That's why we play the game. Roll it.
This is what's great about sports. This is what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game.
He was not
Hello?
happy. Hello?
You play to win the game.
That's it. You just got to win. Win
You
ugly.
don't play to just play it. That's the great thing about sports.
By the way, someone
You
might
play
want to
to win.
deliver this message to the
I don't
Jets.
care
I
if
the
was
current
thinking
Jets.
the same thing.
You play to win the game. And for some reason, I want to go out and buy a Cadillac right now.
I was thinking, is that foreshadowing for tomorrow's game?
Can we talk about it real? The line, I just walked by the sports book here. The Jets are still 2-point favorites over the Texans. Now, I'm flabbergasted by this on Monday. Any other opinion on this for you?
Well, I have heard that it is a squares versus, pros versus Joes kind
Okay.
of thing. And
Yes.
the professionals do like the
Yes.
Jets in this spot. It's a must win at home.
I don't.
I teased the Texans up to get them over that 7.
Oh, that's
so
what we
I have
talked
that
about on
with
Monday.
with a few.
I meant to do that with the Steelers on the other night, and I forgot.
There are a lot of injuries, especially the Texans, who don't have your favorite wide receiver.
Stephon Diggs is on the Minnesota Vikings.
He is not playing for the rest of the year.
He's
so.
not playing for any team right now, so
No.
there you go. I feel like I jinxed Stephon Diggs this year. I'm sorry. I apologize to Stephon Diggs and,
And
his
then
family.
no Nico Collins still, so yeah, it's good.
I guess. I don't know. But Aaron Rodgers, who played on Sunday,
Yeah.
4 days later at age 40.
Oh well, he I think it was yesterday, maybe on the Pat McAfee show. He has the Fountain of Youth going on. He's drinking this new water drink.
Oh, jeez.
With cayenne pepper. So he's going to be ready.
Pepper.
He's going to be ready for tomorrow.
All right. Well, we'll see. By the way, I saw the winning percentage for Zach Wilson and his career as a Jet better than Aaron Rodgers' winning percentage. So I'm saying. All right. So it's time for
Zach
Punch
Wilson
Bowl.
get another chance?
Kind of Punch Bowl. So here we go.
Oh.
It's really not a Punch Bowl. I don't even think we should roll the grad. It's not a Punch Bowl technically. In. Should we do it? All right.
Is this part of your Halloween costume?
Yes, I'll wear that. What is that from, by the way? Do we remember? What was it for?
Ryan was wearing this.
I don't remember.
Yes,
It says
do.
That's
I
Wild?
think maybe on his birthday.
Maybe. I don't remember. All right, go for it.
Okay, so we're reading the whole thing?
Yep. I think I abbreviated them. It was simpler.
Punch Bowl, number 5.
Number 5. All right, hold on. We're going to Punch Bowl 5.
Flower Flourishes.
Okay, now this is a guy, you know about this,
I
right?
love this one.
Marc-Andre Fleury, former overall number 1 pick, winner of 3 Stanley Cups with the Pittsburgh Penguins. He's calling it quits, right? He's 40, playing for the Minnesota Wild. Last game in Pittsburgh where he was very emotional, and here's what happened. So here he is.
Star of the game for Minnesota.
He was named the number 1 star.
Yep.
He beat the Penguins 5-3, and the fans stayed and cheered.
And 2 of the Penguins
There you
players.
go. You got Chris Letang and Sidney Crosby.
Yep.
And before the game, they posed with a picture with Malkin, all 4 of them. But they had to give him a little credit. And he goes around the stadium 2 or 3 times. Now, watch what he does with his stick. He sees a girl behind the glass wearing his jersey, gets the stick tap. Flower flourishes. So here we go. He sees a girl with his jersey on. By the way, he's a prankster. We showed some pranks.
Oh, yeah.
There's a compilation reel I'll post on Twitter later about showing all the classic ones he did while with the Penguins. There's some classic ones. So, yes, he throws the stick over to this girl or the person wearing the jersey in front. No, it's not for you. So the cute girl gets it, and the person in the Fleury jersey is like, I think it was mine. So, look, now they're fighting over it. Oh, they gave it to the kid. Okay. But anyway, what a way to go out. He said, some of the best time of his lives on that ice right there. So my question to you, do you want to read the question? Was it on there or no?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, what team name not ending in the letter S do you like the best?
Okay, I should have said, I meant to make a list. So you got like the Utah Jazz, White Sox, Red Sox. Do you like teams do you want your team to end with an S? Because there's only so many. This is the worst question I've ever read for Punchline. Is that bad? WNBA teams, you got the Liberty, you got the Lynx, you got the Ace. Let's just move on.
So I guess S is better.
I know.
It's the point you're trying to make.
Instead, what's Alex's favorite Marc-Andre Fleury game?
There you go. What's your favorite thing about Marc-Andre Fleury? Let's do that. Thank you. That was, those.
I mean, he led us to he led the Golden Knights to the Stanley Cup Finals their very first year.
Well, that was the thing. The Penguins didn't protect him. It was a whole contract thing. They wanted to keep Matt Murray or whatever, and they let him go. And they knew he was still good.
Yeah.
They knew he was the first player chosen.
Yep.
That's a good trivia question right there. All right, let's move on.
That is very interesting. That's what you were thinking, like Golden Knights has an S, Ravens.
Yeah, but the Wild doesn't, So it was one of the worst questions. Anne actually made an audible noise at how bad it was. And she's still rolling her eyes. Jeez, Louise, I can't. Every day I do this. All right, let's get it back. This one will be better.
Okay, Punch Bowl number 4.
As long as you don't say 4. Oh! I'm joking. All right, so this is Deontay Dropson, as we called him in Pittsburgh. But now he's Deontay Gonson. We rarely see a video of a player finding out he's being traded. Now, we're going to show this. There's really not audio, but this is him in his apartment. And I have many things to point out about the apartment. First of all, in disarray, the carpet underneath the furniture. Look at those wrinkles in it. That drives my OCD crazy. The TV mounted sideways kind of on there. It's just kind of a mess of an apartment. But
I like how white it is.
It is sharp, but here's the thing. Looks like a small one-bedroom apartment. Guy's making millions. I have a feeling when he signed or got traded to Carolina, he's like to his agent, get me out of here by the trade. Yeah. This is not going to go well. I'm not going to buy. I'm going to rent. Yeah. And he's gone. Now, to add on to this, we have a second part of this Deontay Johnson. Someone who's very funny posted a video as Deontay Johnson and finding out about the trade. This is very funny.
Hey, Coach, you want to see me?
Hey, Deontay, come on in. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, man. Cut to the chase. What's up?
Okay,
Cut to the chase.
I decided to trade you.
Damn it. Damn. We had something special brewing here, but I get it. It's a business. Where am I going?
I mean, do you even want to hear why?
No. Let's not dwell on the past. It's okay. I get it. Totally business. Business is is key in this world. Where am I going? Tell me.
Where am I going?
Look, we're sending you to the Ravens.
Hey, sure.
Great.
Sure. Better than here. All right. So can I take my stuff? What? Do I got to do a physical? Are we good? We good to go?
Hey, why are you in such a rush?
Why am I in such a rush? Because nothing's going on here. I ain't winning a Super Bowl here, am I? Come on. Get me out of here. Let's go.
Okay, well, they're going to send the plane
This is
in
the
a
best
little
part.
bit.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I'll pay for my own flight. Y'all ain't gonna take care of
I'll
that.
fly myself to
Tell them
Baltimore.
I don't got to take care of it either. I got it.
Okay, you want to say bye to Bryce Young?
Nope. Nope, I'm good. Just tell him I said bye and good luck. Tell Bryce I said that. Cool.
I said bye
Right.
and
Well,
good luck.
this was fun, everybody. I will hopefully never see you guys again in this locker room.
In this locker room.
In this locker room. All right, so the trading deadline is upon us. It's this Tuesday, I believe. Do you see any other big trades happening? There's all these rumors. Cooper Kupp's out there. Here's the one I want to. Max Crosby.
Right.
Now, obviously we live in town, so we hear about the Raiders all the time. Max Crosby, still rumored. Detroit might try to go all in and get this guy. I don't know if Detroit needs him. And Max Crosby, I don't know how many jerseys would be burned at Allegiant Stadium because he's he's the most popular player by far.
No, they already shut that down.
They shut that down.
They said that he is absolutely not being traded.
This is all a ploy. This is how they do it. This is how they get more leverage. I don't know. Cooper Kupp, the Steelers.
I think Max Crosby wants to be a lifetime Raider.
He wants to
And
be.
there's some other rumors brewing, now that Tom Brady has his foot in the door.
Yeah.
They need a quarterback next year. There's a couple really good ones in college right now.
Yeah.
Different ways he could go.
Tom Brady, being an owner of the Raiders, he can't stand by and watch Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell as the quarterbacks.
No.
He will come in. He's gonna do something.
Well, my dad said the other day that Tom Brady is Shedeur Sanders' quarterback coach.
Are you serious?
That's what he said on Sports by the Book.
But your guy Cam Ward, who you've bet on, I think Cam Ward looks like a Raider to me.
Yeah,
I
I do
feel like
too.
he would be a good Raider. No, Keith, you don't like that? He's a bust. He'll be a bust. I see Cam Ward. I see them. They have to make a splash.
I think he'll be good in the NFL.
What's that?
I think he'll be good in the NFL.
I think he will too.
You said another bad joke about Miami and Raiders. We won't say that.
What was that?
Nothing.
Okay, moving on. I don't remember that.
Miami U?
Yeah?
Players that have gone there, they get in trouble.
I don't remember.
Players at the Las Vegas Raiders have got in trouble. Or Oakland Raiders.
Yeah.
Well, so you said it was a pretty good fit, but...
I had been drinking. Okay, let's move on to another one, please.
Okay, that was who's getting
That was
traded.
Deontay Johnson. All right.
Okay, what number? Number 6.
Number 6. All right, this is a good one.
Judgy Art.
Yeah, Judgy Art. Okay, I'll let you ask a question after we show this clip. She's back. We showed this woman. I can't remember if it was a show. Yeah, it was. It was a Caitlin Clark. So Caitlin Clark, this woman painted a mural of Caitlin Clark using a basketball, taking a basketball, dipping it in paint, and then boom, and then making a painting. So she's back, and she did Aaron Judge. So here we go. So she takes a bat. And, I mean, again...
It's incredible.
It's incredible. It looks like she is tracing. So wait a second. Is this paint by numbers? Is she cheating? So there we go. I mean, she takes the different parts of the bat, the handle, the top, and she does an Aaron Judge painting.
It's not cheating, right? I mean, if she put little sketches on there.
Right. We got to give it. She's using a bat, for God's sakes. Exactly, right? But the end product, what's her name? Sarah Woj or something like that? Sam Woj Art. Wow. Follow her. If you think these are incredible, look at that. She made that with a bat. There are tons. And by the way, Aaron Judge is aptly swinging and missing at that ball, which he's been doing all postseason. But just really amazing. And if you look at her Instagram, for every athlete, that's how she does it, with a piece of equipment. She's really tremendous. The Caitlin Clark one's the best one, though.
Yeah.
So I was trying to figure, if I hired an artist to do a painting of me, what object would they use to paint me? And I figured maybe just like the microphone.
I was going to say that's really easy.
Like the microphone, right? They just dab it like that. And then they could make like this.
Or crickets.
Or what?
Or crickets.
Oh, crickets. Wow. Anne's coming out swinging. Did you see Anne earlier, like a couple minutes ago, she was standing up back there? I thought something was wrong. It was just energy, just standing up.
I have the bad chair right now, yes.
You have the bad chair?
I have the bad chair.
I didn't realize there was a bad chair back there.
It's the bad chair. I don't like it.
Look at Sean.
Yeah, Sean seems to be very comfortable.
Do you see how little I am?
Yeah, I can't see your face. Yeah. Normally I can see your entire head. Now it's like Ziggy is directing the show. I just see this. That's an old reference, cartoon reference. There. Okay, wait. Oh, wait. He's giving you the good chair now.
Hang on. Well, here's what I look like.
Okay.
Right
well, there's Ann.
But
I can see you better there than I can in real life. All right, there we go. All right, what do we got next, Alex?
Punch Bowl number 7.
Punch Bowl 7. Yep.
I have another one.
Hold on. No.
Oh.
Punch Bowl 7. What do we make? Folks, I wrote it down and then I threw it.
Lucky number 7.
No, it's one we threw in late. Tom Cruise. I thought that was, oh yeah, it is. Okay, we mentioned this to you the other day. Caitlin Clark, the ratings for her games, we talked about her maybe joining that league where they'll pay her $1 million. Well, I talked about this video. We didn't have it ready, so now we have it.
Oh,
so yes, this is kind of like the referee thing we showed earlier. This is Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholson. It's the famous scene from the movie A Few Good Men, but it's him making his case for why Caitlin Clark is the biggest thing in the world. So here we go.
A moment ago, you agreed that Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever played in 13 of the top 14 most-watched WNBA games of the season.
AI's getting scary
That's
good.
right. And were you aware that the viewership of each of those games exceeded 1 million viewers? Yes. Were you aware 3 of them exceeded 2 million viewers?
I mean, that's Tom Cruise's voice.
I am. And that the WNBA hadn't had a single game since 2008 with viewership of 1 million? I wasn't aware of that. And you don't contest that the Fever have already broken the WNBA attendance record?
I mean, look,
Are you
the
aware,
sync
Colonel,
on the
that
mouth
we are
is
only
really
at the
good.
All-Star break? Yes, I am. Are you aware that Wilson Sporting Goods unveiled a Caitlin Clark signature basketball recently? I have heard of that. And that the last player to have such
And
an
you
honor was
can't
Michael
handle the
Jordan?
truth with 2
Yes.
C's. Excellent
And
job,
Colonel,
kid.
are you aware that the WNBA just signed a media right package worth over $2 billion over the next 11 years with potentially additional earnings? Yes, I am. Isn't it true that Caitlin Clark is responsible for the meteoric rise in WNBA popularity? Not necessarily. Isn't it?
No.
All right, there goes. I mean, that's, again, AI. Sometimes you see and you go, they're not there yet. That right there is very good. Do you have a favorite Tom Cruise movie? Are you a Tom Cruise fan?
Yes, of course.
What's a Tom Cruise movie you like?
I do like that movie. I like Top Gun too. When
know,
you saw Top Gun 2.
Maverick is really good.
Yes.
I recently rewatched that. That's a hell of a movie. I saw it in the theater with the experience. It was great. It still holds. It's a fun movie. Any Tom Cruise movie. I watched the Mission Impossible movies. I've seen every Tom Cruise movie except for Far and Away, which was the. Have you seen that one? Right. That's the only one I haven't seen. It's kind of a joke with B-Town Dummy. I've never seen Far and Away. I've seen When He's a Samurai. I've seen Volpe. I've seen everything he's ever done. Far and Away, Ron Howard directed. He and Nicole Kidman. It's this lush, big epic in Ireland. I just have no interest. Yeah.
Have you seen Rock of Ages with Tom Cruise?
I have seen that.
Do
yes.
you like that or no?
It's, you know what? Here's the thing. I had seen the play on Broadway. I was in New York. I was taping a pilot called Hellevator. It was a game. It was a game show in an elevator where people didn't know. We shot a pilot. So the night before I got to New York, and I had the night to myself, and I went out and bought a ticket to Rock of Ages. They served beer there. It was a big rock. I loved the place so much. So when I saw the movie, it wasn't.
It was hard to beat.
Yeah, and Alec Baldwin singing and Tom Cruise singing. I didn't love it, but I love that show. If you've ever seen that show, I saw it here in Vegas once too. I think at the Venetian or something. I love Rock of Ages, but Tom Cruise, love him. All the right moves if you want a good sports movie. What about me, Coach? That's for B-Town Dummy. Watch that movie. That's a great movie. Ann, are you okay? You just went over to the cabinet to get some Skittles. All right, looks like it's time for picks at 12:36 in 4, 3, 2, 1. Graphic coming. Boom. Here we go. All right, Punch. I'm going to take a quick look. No one loves.
Punchline picks at 12:36.
I was trying to give you a heads up that number 1 was next.
Okay, good. Oh, is it? Okay, good. That's good to know after
camera.
picks. That's good.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Picks are 12:36.
2 games tonight for me and 2 overs. There's a hockey game, Tampa Bay Lightning and Colorado. And I like this over 6.5. I know 6.5 can be scary.
It always is 6.5, right? It seems like a lot of them are 6.5.
And I think it's 10, 4, and 2 to the over in the last 2 nights. So there's been a lot of goals scored.
Maybe an empty netter doesn't.
Yeah. And Colorado has been giving up a lot of goals as
Okay.
of late, and they're still putting up a lot of goals. So over 6.5 for those 2. College football tonight, Jacksonville State and Liberty over 64. 2 really good offenses.
64.
Both of their defenses are out of the top 100.
Okay.
Yes, and they both have good quarterbacks. We're going to see some points in that one as well.
Okay, so are you going to be YouTube splitting the World Series and that game?
I don't know if you can. I think it's only when there's an NFL game on.
Ah, all right.
I think that's how they...
Got to do phone. You got to do tablets. You got to.
You can have like all 3 college football games or both college football. But yeah, they only gave you World Series with
Well,
NFL.
I know Reno Paul, the other night, he had 3 things he had to watch. He had to watch the World Series, the Lakers, the Steelers. I don't know. He had like 3 out.
And I think his parlay hit.
No, the Lakers were the only one.
Lakers
The Lakers screwed it up. The Lakers, he almost had the Equinox parlay.
He did.
With all his teams.
Because the Knights, yeah.
And I mentioned this yesterday on the show. He said if there was one that he could sacrifice losing the most would be the Lakers. Right? Start off 3-0, early season loss. It would be way more devastating for the Dodgers, Pirates, or Steelers.
Yeah.
Or Golden Knights. So he was rooting for that.
So really quick though, I do have one,
please.
and I haven't written up a bunch on this yet, but Illinois is hosting Minnesota, and they're getting 3 points. I like Illinois at home plus the 3 for Saturday.
For Saturday. Oh, she's giving a Saturday pick. I like it.
Yes.
All right, Illinois at home. I think Illinois should wear those throwback uniforms every game for the rest of the year. I know they won't because they were so cool. But, okay, cool. So you're giving us a Saturday pick as well.
Yes.
And remember, on Saturday, go on to Twitter X, Alex White with 2 E's at the end, and she gives out a play on Saturdays as well.
It might be that one with the full breakdown, though.
There you go. For me, I am going.
Wait, is it?
Oh.
Are they playing Minnesota or Nebraska?
Oh, Nebraska.
Okay.
They are playing Nebraska.
It doesn't matter. Bet Illinois. It doesn't matter who they're playing. Take the Fighting Illini. I've actually been to a Fighting Illini game in Champaign. I'm sure you probably have too, Keith. Yeah, it was years ago. Like 25 years ago, I was out down there doing a show. I had a blast at an Illinois game. I think they played like Wisconsin. It was a Big Ten game.
Yeah.
That was the only Big Ten game I've ever been to. So it was really, that atmosphere is incredible. I've never been to an SEC game yet.
I have not.
That's
either.
supposed to be down south and the world's largest cocktail party. I haven't done that yet. All right,
It is Minnesota. I just wrote it wrong on the email. Is that what I did?
It's Minnesota.
Yeah.
So it is a Big Ten battle. They're both in the Big Ten. So there you go. Take Illinois, ladies and gentlemen, on Saturday. And tonight she likes the over in the Avalanche game.
Yes, over 6.5.
All right. For my pick, yesterday I had Mookie Bets, 1.5 total bases. He doubled in the first inning, so I could relax the rest of the night. I'm going back to Mookie again. He matches up well against Garrett Cole. Freddie Freeman, Shohei, I still don't know about the left shoulder. He did get his first hit since he dislocated. I can't believe he's playing baseball with a partial dislocated. It's not his pitching arm, which is great. But I like Mookie Betts. I think the Dodgers do find a way to close it out tonight. I feel like late again. If it comes down to bullpens, the Dodgers are ready. If Flaherty gets into early trouble, he will pull the trigger. They don't want to go back to everyone's like, oh, they want to clinch in LA. No, they don't.
No.
They want to win the World Series, and they need to do it tonight, possibly. I know it would be fun to do it in LA, but just get it over with. Just get it over with. It's been a long time. I think in 81 did they clinch in LA? I think maybe that's. I know in 88 when they swept the A's, that was in Oakland. So I don't know. But LA, don't go crazy down there. Okay, back to the Punch Bowl. You have Punch Bowl 1?
Punch Bowl 1, yes.
All right, so we're going back to hockey. I like how we have a lot of hockey coming up. So this is smart. There's an Edmonton Oiler fan, we were talking about them earlier, made a sign that said, I'll trade you candy for a puck. And this is what happened with defenseman Evan Bouchard. He saw the sign. So here we go.
Okay, get it out there.
So he gives him a puck, and taped on there is a bunch of different candy. And let's see.
And he waited. He said, hey, you got your puck?
Yeah.
Give me my candy.
What kind of candy do you think he went with?
The Reese's.
Reese's, yeah. Because you know why? Oilers didn't win a Stanley Cup, so he wanted a peanut butter cup. Boom! Oh! Sorry, there are a lot of Edmonton fans in here.
Yeah.
It's the closest they're ever going to come to a cup. Keep the cup out of Canada.
Too soon.
That got a lot of laughs, and you know what? That was an ill-timed cricket sound. All right, so
Too soon, but Connor McDavid is out for 2 to 3 weeks.
Is it 2 to 3 weeks? Oh, really? Okay. You know what, though? But they started out so last year. Just get ready for the playoffs. Yeah, so they made that run late.
So it might be a good time. We'll wait for them to lose a bunch of games, get better odds.
See, she's always, I'm thinking, I think as a fan, this is why she's a sports betting analyst, because she thinks that way. That's why you got to follow Alex on Twitter. All right. We have a couple left in there. What do we got next? I think we got two and
more.
3.
Okay, let's go with number 3.
All right. Is there a question on this?
Fake Chief wide receiver.
Oh, yeah. And there's a multiple choice question for you.
Okay.
So, clever social media guy wanted to embarrass some Chief fans. Hard to do when you've won back-to-back Super Bowls and are undefeated. He took a name that's been very popular online the past few months, and the guy bought into it. So what he did was, he's like, what do you think of this player coming off the practice squad? I don't know if you saw this or not.
I did not.
Good.
But that's a really good prank.
This is a good prank. So what was the fake name he gave? A, AJ Justice, who is the Costco boom kid, okay? B, Billie Eilish, or C, Moo Dang, the baby hippo.
Ooh, The first one, Justice.
All right, AJ, let's find out. Roll the clip.
What
Here
was
we
your
go.
reaction earlier this week when Coach Reed said practice squad player Moo Dang would be getting more starting reps at wide receiver?
It was the baby hippo. Listen to this guy break it down.
I was pretty amazed. But we're pretty weak on the wide receivers.
Yeah, with a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
What do you think separates Moo Dang as a wide receiver? I'm sure you've seen him play in the preseason.
I think it's more about his hands. So I'm hoping that we less
Oh
drops,
my
more
gosh.
hands.
Less drops, more hands. Even as an undersized receiver, do you think he's going to play well today?
Absolutely.
And if you had a prediction for us between DeAndre Hopkins and Moo Dang, catches and yards.
Hopkins is going to blow up. He's gonna do 115.
115.
Mooney's gonna be like 87.
It's the hippo. Okay. You know what it is? It's such a machismo thing with guys. They feel like they have to know the roster and everything. So they just go with it. And look how stupid this poor guy looks. By the way, the Chiefs are on Monday Night Football. -9 at home against Tampa Bay on Monday night. I know it's too early to talk about that game. You'll be here next Monday and we can talk about it more.
Yes.
But that's a lot of points. Tampa Bay, I mean, I don't know. Well, the Chiefs aren't going to go undefeated. So
It's just tough.
It's
no
just tough.
Mike Evans, no Godwin. And I mean they did pretty good against the Falcons, but
yeah. I get that's why that line is so high, because Godwin unfortunately is out for the season, so we'll see what happens there. All right, we got one last punch ball.
That video reminded me. Did you see the one with Gronk where they did that to Gronk? There was like 5 of them.
No.
And they played a trick on him.
No.
And they brought up a player and they didn't carry it out.
And he
too
wanted
long.
to look cool, and
he kind of went with it, but he did a pretty good job. Honestly, if it was live, he played it off pretty well.
Wow. Oh, it was a Fox pregame show? You know what? I don't watch much pregame stuff. Like, I just want the game. Like, if it's a Steeler game at 10, I turn the TV on at like 9:56. I can't. I don't want to hear them. I want to watch the game.
It's funny because now they are getting more personalities.
I know.
So it has become a lot more fun. Like the NBA, I mean, with Shaq and them.
Great show. Barkley and Shaq.
yes.
That show's great. And it's a shame. It's the last season for it, right? Because the basketball's moving to Apple or whatever.
Yes.
What is it? Amazon. That'll be easy to find. Dean Hill, I saw plus 375 on Freddie Freeman is what we're thinking. Keith Lyle. Oh,
That
yeah.
sounds more
A few
like
good
it.
men. Jerry Maguire and Risky Business. 2 excellent Tom Cruise movies we skipped. All right. Last one, ladies and gentlemen. We've talked about it. We have to talk about it. It's the Dwyane Wade statue for the final time. So someone put together a compilation of all the really bad sports trophies out there. So let's take a look at these. Wade, too many. So here we go. The first one is the Dwyane Wade one. We've already established. The second one, I'm not familiar with who that player or that person is. What is the name? Oh, Mohamed Salah. Not sure who it is, but Ann and I both say it looks like Richard Simmons. Then you have Harry Carey. Harry Carey's not horrible, right? I mean, it's not. They got, as long as you have the glasses there, you know it's him. Then the Andy Murray one, he looks like John Adams, our second president, something like that. I don't know. And then Allen Iverson, which Ann pointed out, is very tiny. It was very tiny. So there's a lot. So there's a lot of bad statues out there, not just the Dwyane Wade one. Yeah. Allen Iverson, that one, though, that has to be the dumbest one. I mean, it's a basketball player. Make it big. They're larger than life. The Rocky statue, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone's about the size of that Allen Iverson statue, and they made him like 10 feet tall. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have time for one more segment, and it's Pick Six. So here we go. I got to stand up for this. This could go horribly wrong. You know, it's Halloween. We got the Pick Six graphic. It's rock and roll, baby. All right, get your phones out of the way. Here we go.
Get your phones out of the way.
All right,
what about
so
my
here we go.
computer?
I might need to, I didn't think this through. Okay, so Alex, this is where we pick 6 helmets each, right? And then we talk about the game. So we got the lines here. So
Okay.
what I was going to do, I was dump them all on this, and I was going to go bobbing for helmets.
Okay.
All right. So,
I will support
Alex,
this.
you can do it too if you want. Nope. Okay. So I'm going to pour all the helmets in here. Wait, I need to get the towel ready. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yes,
of course she knows what bobbing for apples is. And have you ever bobbed for apples?
One time.
One time?
Yeah.
Is this a Pittsburgh thing? We did this all the time. It was like, and it's not easy to do because to get a grip on an apple.
Yeah, because I think it became a germ thing.
Yeah.
He feels very passionate about this.
I've added 2 squeezes of Purell to purify. Now, these helmets are brand new. There's decals on these. I don't know if it's going to ruin them or not, but here we go. 32 helmets. Okay, there we go. Okay, I am now going to bob for 6.
And this is in honor of Halloween being tomorrow?
Halloween's tomorrow.
Okay.
You bob for apples on Halloween. Jesus. How many times have I said the Lord's name this week? All right, here we go.
Oh my God.
Okay, number 1. Oh! Damn it.
You're doing great,
Okay,
Frank.
number 1, Buffalo Bills.
Fantastic. Buffalo Bills are hosting the Miami Dolphins.
2 we got the Texans. Hold on. I'm
Houston
going for it.
Texans.
Okay, here we go. Oh, what
playing
is that?
Thursday
what
night.
What came out of there? Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, Giants.
Oh,
Bears. Are they on a bye? Please tell me I didn't pick a bye team.
Nope, you didn't.
Oh God, please
The
don't get
Bears
me
are
the Steelers
playing.
or Niners. All right, here we go.
Yeah, don't get
I'm
the
mixing
Steelers or
them up.
Niners. Oh my
Niners.
No, you have to do another one.
Okay, Niners on the. Okay, it's Bob and 7.
Much needed bye week for the
Jacksonville. All
Okay.
right, one more. I want to get to the bottom of this one. I can't get it. Hold on.
You might drown.
The Ravens. No, they're not. Okay. All right, so. Okay. Alex, your turn. I have a towel and a hat. Okay, so we bobbed for 6 helmets. I brought a hat for this reason. I don't know where it is. We'll just go with the Johnny Slickback look. I need a drink of water. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, no.
Okay. All right, so we have 6 games. What do you want to do first?
Okay. Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills.
That's
Okay.
the first one you grabbed.
They're sanitized. You just touched it? She just touched it and realized, oh my God, that was in his mouth a second ago. Okay, so Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills.
Take a look at the line.
Hosting the Miami Dolphins.
Right, okay.
So it opened 6. Yeah, exactly, Keith.
Okay, so Buffalo's playing who?
Miami Dolphins.
Okay. Oh,
6
okay.
at home.
Divisional game and the Bills. By the way, Miami's gotten so lucky having these Bills matchups early in the season, so weather isn't a factor. I think we talked about this last year. When I was a kid, the Dolphins always had to go to Buffalo like in December and play in cold weather. It's like they're giving the Dolphins or the Bills a break here.
You're such a professional. I don't know how you just.
What?
I don't know how you just snap back to being so serious.
Let's do it. Yeah, I'm very serious about
NFL
gambling
right
and
now.
numbers. So Miami gets to go to Buffalo, and it's still warm out, -6. What do you
These
like in
two
that
have
game?
already played once this year.
They have.
Yes, and Tua was healthy, and they got killed by
Right.
Buffalo. And I think the Bills are really clicking right now. They have made it to my top 5. I think they might be 3, actually.
Okay.
No, I think they are 5.
Yeah.
So they look good.
Josh Allen's still an outside shot at the MVP or an inside shot right now because it's not going to be Patrick Mahomes. Even if they go undefeated, his stats aren't there. I like Buffalo at home. I do have Tyreek Hill as my number 1 overall pick on my fantasy team. I feel like it's just, I don't know. I just feel like Buffalo at home. That could even be a late cover. I would take Buffalo as well. All right. Who else do we have here? Oh, God. The New York Football Giants.
It's scary because that total. I mean, thinking of those two teams, and we've seen last year, I think they had a really high-scoring game. 49.5 is really high.
Which game are you talking about?
Back to the Buffalo game.
Okay, back to Buffalo, yeah.
The Dolphins' defense has been good. I mean, they have not gotten killed in these games without Tua because of their defense. So that's probably the way I'd play that game is under.
I'm taking these helmets out because I don't want the decals to ruin. But see, look how prepared I was, folks. I brought towels from home.
Where's the Browns one?
The Browns?
That doesn't have any.
There's the Browns. No, it's got the stripe. They did the stripe. You know, these aren't...
Didn't you see that quote by Jameis Winston?
Oh, yeah.
Giving his pregame talk.
Yeah.
And he said, do it for the name on your helmet.
Okay.
Well, we don't have...
There was a point where they had... Oh, no, that was the Bengals. Bengals had the word Bengals. Yeah, the Browns are stupid. Who cares? All right, who did we have next? Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears.
And silence falls over the studio. Chicago Bears are at Arizona. Arizona's favored by 1.
Ooh.
What's that? It's a pick'em game. Okay, it's a pick'em now. Here's the thing about that game. The Bears coming off that devastating loss. I mean, do they come back strong in Arizona? By the way, I'll tell you right now, there is a huge contingency of Bears fans in Arizona. because I've been to a Bears bar in Arizona. A lot of people have retired to Arizona. Could be like a home game. That's going to be Caleb Williams against Kyler Murray. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't trust this Arizona team.
Yeah.
I think they've gotten very lucky in their wins, but you could look at it the other way because they've had a lot of comeback wins in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But is that sustainable? I don't know. But the Bears did the exact same thing to Washington, so
my God.
I would go with the Bears.
I don't remember what other helmets.
Better
we had.
defense.
We could just do one more and call it a
I know you had the Jags.
Jags. Okay. Are they in London? No. Jacksonville's in Philadelphia. Philadelphia is -7. They're a touchdown favorite over, and that seems about right, that line.
I teased them down. I love the Eagles. I teased them, and I teased the Texans up.
There you go.
But I would lay the points with the Eagles, too. Did you see them last week against the Cincinnati Bengals?
Yeah.
And that team is much better than this
I watch
Jacksonville
any
team.
game where division rivals of the Steelers are losing badly. So, the Eagles and home 7, that's a great idea. Tease them with the Texans. Again, I meant to do Texans and Steelers. I would have had half of it completed already. You get the Texans plus what, 9? You did.
I think that is in my account. Thank you.
I think you did. I think you did. You said you were going to do it. You get Texans plus 9, and you get the Eagles just having to win at home against that sorry team. And it's Doug Peterson coaching Jacksonville, who won a Super Bowl for the Eagles and will lose his job after that game, possibly. He's like, guys, I got a home in Philly. You're going to get rid of me? Cool. Take the flight back to Jacksonville. I'm going to stay in Philly and go get a cheesesteak. All right, and I think we had, was there one more there? I think I had New England. We had the Patriots. Patriots.
And that's the first one you dropped. So that's impressive that you got them again.
By the way, my pores feel so tight and clean right now. Like, it feels really good. The Patriots coming off their win against the Jets, which was the saddest game of the week. This could be another matchup that gets all-time low ratings. Patriots are at the Titans. Titans are a little over a field goal right now, 3.5, so you got the hook. So Titans versus Patriots.
Give me the Titans. That actually might be one of the best plays. Because they got crushed by the Lions.
Yes, they did.
But
they got
really, if you look at the box score, it shouldn't have been that bad.
There was a lot of defensive touchdowns for Detroit. Yeah, they didn't play that poorly. And the Patriots, I mean, right now they're so high after beating the Jets. There's no way. And does Drake May play?
I don't think Drake May is going to play.
Right, go back to Brissett. A lot of Patriots fans, buddy of mine's like, I don't want Drake May, just let him mature. We know he's really good. Let's get a high draft pick. Come back. And Matt Neverett, of course, super fan for the Patriots, said they're going to take a lineman no matter what. He wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots, who have a high pick, trade down, stockpile some picks, and take, because there's so many good linemen, and get a lineman in the mid-first round. So there you go.
Do you think that's what's happening with Anthony Richardson? Do you buy that? That they're kind of just,
no,
all right, let's let him sit for a little bit, win now with Joe Flacco, and go back to him?
Well, moving forward, Shane Steichen. No, he's a UNLV guy.
Yes.
He has come out and said, no, moving forward, Joe Flacco's our quarterback. So
right.
I don't
But there's been a lot of backlash that's saying, how can you give up on him already? He's only had so many starts.
Well, they're borderline. I mean, had they beaten the Texans, they would have been in first place last weekend, right? In a close game. So, I mean, they're still playing for playoffs. They've spent a ton of money on some key players, on defense and offense. So they kind of need to go for it now, and Flacco gives them the best chance. I mean, how can you as a player, when your quarterback who's 22 years old goes, I was just tired? I mean, that's like bad. I mean, did you ever have someone on the cheer squad go, hey, I'm sitting this one out, I'm tired? No, damn it.
Yeah.
You keep going. Get your back in there. 22 years old. All right. Is everything okay behind that? It seems like there's a conference going on back there. We're fine.
Conference.
All right. Listen, we're going to be back tomorrow. You're off. And you won't be back on this show until Monday, which we look forward to. It's Halloween tomorrow, which is going to be fun. So who do we have on our Thursdays? We always rotate and we mix it up. We got Brendan Gaughan, ladies and gentlemen. Brendan Gaughan, former NASCAR driver, host of Gaughan Racing, which he'll be doing tomorrow, live from the South Point Studios at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Brendan Gaughan will be co-hosting with me. And the return, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Joe D'Amico will be back with picks at 12:36. So you got me, Brendan Gaughan, Joe D'Amico. Going to be a fun show.
Are you guys dressing up? Is the most important question.
Am I dressing up? Possibly. Well, let's talk about this. Who is anyone behind the glass dressing up?
Held to the no.
Held to the no. Okay. Vince? Nope. Sean? I feel like Sean might do something. Oh, he gave me this. Who knows? Okay. Oh, my hair stayed relatively. Jerry, you dressing up? Yes, he is. If Jerry does it, I'll do it. I'll figure something out. He said yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to dump out this water. Alex, always a pleasure being here. We've been doing a thing. We've been ending the shows with a little nod to your dad, Kenny White. who does a dog of the day. So who's the dog of the day today, Ann? Do we remember? Indiana Pacers.
This is a revenge game.
It's a revenge. Oh, explain, please.
Boston Celtics swept the Pacers.
So he likes them with the points.
He likes them with the points, yes.
All right, so there's Kenny's dog of the day. We'll be ending every show to keep you watching with Kenny's dog of the day plus 6.5. And then, we're going to end with a dog clip. Here's today's dog clip. And it's a wiener dog. It's a dogson with a big stick. Roosevelt reincarnate. Who did that? Walks off and carry a big stick. Was that Caden? That was a good one, Caden. Being someone who's owned 2 wiener dogs, that is everything about a wiener dog. They don't care about themselves, anybody but themselves, and he's just pushing other dogs out of the way. That's how we end the show. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Please click like and subscribe. Please pass it along to friends. We're always appreciative. We'll see you tomorrow with Brendan Gaughan and Joe D'Amico. I'm Frank Nicotero. Punchlines live and about every show.